Hey friends, it's Amy Dove, the Keto Queen. I hope you're having a great day. I bet you guys were wondering, where is the Keto Queen? Where's Amy? She ain't coming tonight. I usually cook at 6 o'clock, but me and my son have been having some great conversation over here at the kitchen. And I told him I need a quick second just to come live with you guys to show you what I'm doing for dinner tonight. So I did start without you, but not very far. We're making Dakota chicken. So if you love mushrooms and you love cheese, Dakota chicken is so good. I've cooked it maybe 2 or 3 times in the past, and I was looking for something that would be easy and quick this week. I bought groceries for like 4 or 5 days to cook and then realized my week schedule is nuts. So I hope that I'm going to be able to cook tomorrow and Thursday, but it's going to be a wild work week. So the Dakota chicken, what we've done so far is put our chicken in some marinade. So we've got Parmesan. Honey, no. Let me start over. We have Dijon mustard. We've got our chicken in a Dijon mustard sauce. It has just been sitting for about 30 minutes. You can let it sit overnight if you want to get it really flavored good, but I forgot to do that last night. So the awesome thing about the meals I cook is you don't have to have lots of prep. So we took 6 thin chicken breasts. So I've got 6 thin chicken breasts because I want to cook this really quick, and about 6 tablespoons of Dijon, not honey Dijon, just Dijon mustard. It's actually Gros Poupon. And we just put that in the bag, and it's been sitting on my counter. Now, all you have to do to marinate that chicken is put your Dijon mustard inside the bag with your chicken. Next, we took some bacon, and we crumbled up and cooked up some bacon. And with that bacon grease, I'm cooking up some mushrooms. So I took my mushrooms and just sliced them in half. I like to actually quarter mine. I don't like big mushrooms. So I cut them in half, I diced them in half, and we cooked the mushrooms with a little bit of salt and pepper to taste, and the bacon grease and a tablespoon of butter. So all I'm doing right now is cooking up my mushrooms. I've cooked my bacon, I've cooked my mushrooms, I've had my chicken marinating for about 30 minutes. Now let me show you what's in the oven. For my side dish tonight, we are making roasted green beans. They look really good. I need to take them out and, it's smoking there. I need to take them out and check my salt. But all you do is put your green beans on a baking sheet. I have avocado oil drizzled over them, salt and pepper, and just shake them every once in a while to make sure they're not sticking. But you'll see they're starting to wilt on the ends. I like mine really soft and wilted, so we're going to cook that a little while longer. Now, I've got these on 350. Sometimes I cook them a little higher so they cook faster. But I knew me and my son had some great things to talk about. So we've been working and talking in the kitchen. And I love my kids. I mean, my kids are so smart and so sweet. And they're just fantastic employees. So they're my children, they're my employees. And they're just awesome people. So we've just been having some great conversation. So since we've been talking, I thought I'd go ahead and get my green beans cooking. So our mushrooms are almost done. We're just cooking these until they get soft. If you like your mushrooms super mushy, then cook them away all you want. I don't like mine mushy. I'm weird with my vegetables. I don't like mushy texture. Let me know what you guys are cooking tonight. I'm almost done with this already. So I just wanted to show you what I'm putting together. Let me get a bowl to get these out of my way. Actually, I'm going to put them on the side of my bacon. I love Dakota chicken. If you've had Dakota chicken before, give me some hearts. Or if it sounds good, give me some hearts. If you love mushrooms, Monterey Jack, and some Dijon mustard, whew, I'm telling you, this is so good. Let me know what you are cooking. I'm fixing to come check out my comments and see if you guys have any questions for me today. So I don't think I need to go back over this again. I will post the recipes for you. I think my mushrooms are good. They're smelling delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this over here in my plate with my bacon. Ooh, man, they look so good. All right, now I'm going to take my chicken. I've got 2 skillets out because I've got 6 pieces of chicken. So I got a little bit of bacon grease and a little bit of butter in my skillets. I'm actually going to add a little bit more butter. Let me get some. That bacon grease and butter got used up by cooking my mushrooms. So I'm going to put a tablespoon of butter back in my skillets. And all we're really going to do is fry our chicken. So we're just going to put the chicken in the butter and cook that chicken until it's done. So about 3 or 4 minutes on each side because it is a thin sliced breast. Get that butter cooking here. What do I do with my fork? What do I do with it? I just had it. I just had my fork. Seriously, just had it. I thought I had a fork. Maybe it was a knife. Okay, let me get a fork. today. It's been pretty wild, but always good. So again, we've got our chicken has been marinating in some Grey Poupon Dijon mustard. So just some Dijon mustard. It can be the cheap kind if you want to. I just thought, I'm gonna make some Dakota chicken. I'll get the best mustard out there. So that's my favorite one. But I also love the Walmart brand. I think the Walmart brand's really good too. So we're just taking this thin chicken and we're gonna cook it for about 3 or 4 minutes on each side in that Grey Poupon Dijon mustard. I've got 6 pieces and I want to cook fast, so I'm using 2 skillets. I'm being super quick tonight. Ooh, it's hot. All right, I'm turn that down some. And I'm just to check out my comments to see if you guys have any questions. As this is cooking, I'll tell you what we do next. Those green beans are smelling delicious over in my oven. I'll get this out without making a mess. Almost done. That's some thin piece of chicken. That's some super thin chicken right there. Set the timer. All right, so let me check out these comments real quick. I see somebody's responding to somebody else. I hope you guys have had a great day. I see a lot of friends on here. Curious what y'all's plans are for dinner. Joy says she missed it. What is the chicken marinating in? It just is in a bag with Dijon mustard. Not honey Dijon. Honey Dijon's full of sugar. Just Dijon mustard. So I used 1 tablespoon per every piece of chicken. So I had 6 tablespoons of Dijon mustard and 6 slices of thin sliced chicken. Denise says she's a little confused to take the total carbs and subtract them from what to get net. So Denise, let me show you an example. Let me find something in my cabinet that we can test out here. Here's a perfect thing right here. All right, so I like to use this example because that's a really good question. So this is Victoria's. Let me turn the camera around so you can see. This is Victoria's marinara. I love Victoria. It's low carb. It's so delicious. And if you look at the nutritional label, it says a serving size is 1/2 cup. So we knew 1/2 cup is a serving size. If you scroll on down to total carbs, it's got 6 total carbs. Now to get net carb counts, we're going to look and see if there's any fiber. You'll see there's 1 gram of fiber. There are no sugar alcohols, but there is 1 gram of fiber. So to get the net carb count, you subtract fiber from the total. So that gives us 5 net carbs per 1/2 cup serving. All right, so that's one thing. Let me see what else I got in my cabinet. I always recommend to do net carbs because it just makes you feel like you're eating more. If you do total carbs, which you have the option of doing, then it's going to feel like you're eating a lot less. Okay, this is a good example here. So a lot of people ask me about net carbs with sugar alcohols. A lot of people will tell you to get net carbs, you can subtract your fiber and sugar alcohols. This is my recommendation, and I want to explain why. It may not be right, but I want to explain why I tell you this. When you look at your net carb counts and you subtract 100% of sugar alcohols, most of the time sugar alcohols are in packaged processed foods. So if you've got 40 total carbs and 39 sugar alcohols, then that product is going to tell you there's only 1 net carb. And you're going to be like, holy cow, I can have a whole cake. It's only 1 net carb because all these sugar alcohols take out all the carbs. And even though that may be true, packaged processed foods can hold you back in your goals because they are packaged with things that help keep that product fresh, right? So your packaged products might have a 2-year expiration date, but 24 alcohol carbs. So this is what I recommend. I recommend if you're going to subtract sugar alcohol, subtract half. That way you at least think about what you're eating, because like even though that package of candy bars says it's only 1 net carb, really look at all the ingredients in that package. Think about subtracting half the sugar alcohols and you will be making better progress. So let's look at this product. This is actually Keto Bites. I don't love them. That's why they're still in my cabinet. It's a double chocolate cookie dough. This, guys, if you've ever seen it, I don't love it. I do not love it. That's why I haven't sent you pictures. But it's a great example of looking at net carbs. So let's see. In this package, let me try to do it this way. In this package, a serving size is a nutritional value. Where's my serving? Okay, serving size are 6, and there's 6 packages. So it's one brownie. Okay, there's the calories. Let's find the carbs. Carbs. Total carbs. It says there's 5 grams carb. Okay, 5 carbs, 1 fiber, and Actually, this has no sugar alcohols. I thought this was gonna be a good example. So this actually is 4 fibers to 5 carbs. So it's actually 1 net carb. I thought I was gonna give y'all a good example. Darn, I'm gonna put these back up. I don't buy a lot of processed stuff. So let me see if I got anything else in here that might be a good example. I'm sorry, I thought I had a really good example. Let's see what this got in it. Chalk zero, but you can barely read it, so darn little. I can barely even read it, so I can't do that one. Dang it. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to post an example, I guess, because I don't keep a lot of junk in my house. I don't have a lot of stuff in here. Okay, let's see what these. Dang it, no. There's got to be something in here that's got sugar alcohols. Oh, here we go. I bet you these, these keto-friendly chocolate chips do. Let me flip over my chicken real quick while I look at this for you. I know I'm spending a lot of time. I'm sorry. I'm fixing to get back to the chicken. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I like to answer questions and help people. Let me find my forky. I done lost it. Here it is. Let me flip this chicken. Some little bitty chicken breasts, I'm telling you. All right, so let me look at this package. Probably dang, y'all. Seriously, there's no sugar alcohols in it. Well, I'm giving you bad examples. I just don't buy a bunch of processed stuff. I don't buy a lot of packaged products, but there are a lot of products that will show you like 17 sugar alcohols. It's not sugar, it's sugar alcohols, which are keto friendly, right? But there's 20 and the whole carb count is only 25. That tells you that most of the stuff in here are products that are going to help you get a better net carb count, not necessarily something that's going to help your progress. So I'm sorry, I feel like I rambled now. Forgive me. All right, let's see. Let me see if there's any other questions. Denise says, thank you guys for answering her question. Thank y'all for doing that. I went way overboard. Linda's having taco salads with a twist. Yum. I love the taco salad with a twist. Peg is eating egg and cheese on a piece of her keto toast. Yum. Oh, Tracy's watching from Auburn, Washington. How are you doing? She's making zucchini lasagna. I'm making lasagna this week too, hopefully. That was a plan for this week. But my lasagna is a little different. It doesn't have zucchini in it, so I hope you watch. All right, let's see if there's any questions. I don't see any questions, so I took up all that time. Please forgive me. So let's get back to my chicken. We've got Dakota chicken. We cooked up our mushrooms in bacon grease and a tablespoon of butter. We marinated our chicken in some Dijon mustard. That's all, Dijon mustard. And it's been marinating for about 30 minutes. I put the chicken in a skillet with a little bit of butter. We're just cooking the chicken up on medium-high heat. We just want to cook the chicken all the way through. So we're not putting this in the oven. What we're going to do in just a couple of minutes when this is finished is we're going to take those mushrooms we cooked. We're going to put mushrooms on top of the chicken. Then we're going to put bacon crumbles. Yum. And then we're going to top it off with a little bit of Monterey Jack and cheddar cheese. We're going to cover up this skillet, let that cheese melt, and it is good to go. It is so good. I love Dakota chicken. I don't cook it as often as I used to. There was a point where I was cooking it a lot, and then I thought everybody's going to get sick of mushrooms, so I quit cooking it. But I really was craving some of that Dijon mustard. I love some Dijon mustard. All right, let's see if there's any questions real quick. I saw a couple of things coming through. I hope you guys had a great day. I hope you learned something off this video, even though I was rambling. All right, guys, I don't see any questions coming. It's almost done cooking. Again, what I'm going to do is top this chicken off that was marinated in Dijon mustard. I'm going to top it off with my cooked mushrooms that I cooked in bacon grease and butter. And then we're going to top it with bacon crumbles and a little bit of Monterey Jack cheese. Cover it up, let that cheese melt. There you go. There you have it, Dakota chicken. And our side dish is roasted green beans. Kimberly said she had what? I'm not sure what that is. I'm gonna have to Google that word. I don't know what that is. I've never seen it before. Now I'm rambling and look dumb. Okay, all right, guys. I don't see any questions coming through. I'm gonna clean this kitchen up. Me and my son are gonna finish up some great conversation together, and we're gonna enjoy each other tonight. So if I can help you guys with anything, just send me a message. Because I do have my son over for company. It may be a little later before I answer, but I will come back to you, I promise. That's what I do. That's what I love to do, is help people. So anything I can help you with, just send my way. Talk to you guys later. Bye.